For the next couple of hours, let's just forget everything going on in the world. This is CCW. This is CatFood Championship Wrestling. Hello and welcome to CatFood Championship Wrestling. It's a new name. Episode number 3. Hope you're all good today. Now, I don't quite think we can really top last week, because last week was one hell of a week. We crowned our first ever 6-Intercontinental champion in the form of Meggy Moo Moo. Now, for those of you that missed this quite frankly monumental match, I'll give you a spoiler. Meggy kicked ass. So we're going to show you some highlights of that match right now, just to get you in the spirit of things, and then we'll crack on with the show. So it started off quite slow, actually. It took the whole time for all combatants to get in the ring, all 8 at the same time. That massive spiral driver from Diggity going for the pin on Fish, and Fish became our first person to exit, which, quite frankly, was a shock to all of us. Excuse the shoddy cameras here, because unfortunately we have bad recording equipment. After that, the next one saw this, quite frankly, out of nowhere elbow from Meggy, the frog splash to Green Ranger, the pin in the corner, and gets the 1-2-3 to get the Ranger out of the way. Following that, some action here between, well, quite a lot of people. CF taking a double suplex from Meggy and Austin. Butthead going for the submission and manages to get the submission on CF, on his arm. On that arm. I don't know how. Following that, this huge backbreaker submission from Diggity on Steve Austin, of all people. Austin was gone at that point. Next, we get on a bit of a steaming train for Meggy. First, the chokeslam, the splat, and then the cover on Butthead to take out Butthead. Next, in somewhat of a surprising move, the double team on Foot Soldier. Then, the massive choke. Meggy has a thing with necks. She likes to choke people out, and that was Diggity gone from the match through a choke. Unbelievable. And now we run into the closer of the match here. So, Foot Soldier coming in with some knees, bit of running. Meggy just managed to reverse it. The stamina of Meggy during this match was just ridiculous. Taking a breather there, goes for the lockup, again with the choke slam, in for the pin, and gets the 1-2-3. And then, of course, we have to show you the now signature dance of victory from Meggy Moo Moo. Some astounding action there, but Meggy is indeed our first ever 6-Intercontinental title holder. That match, it could have been anybody. For those of you that missed it, it was a timed entry battle royale, starting on with 2 competitors, and then every competitor came in 2 minutes after that. Like I said, it took for all 8 to be in the ring before anyone got near a submission. About 18 minutes of the match had gone by before that first knockout came. But there we go. Meggy is indeed our first ever 6-Intercontinental champion. So we now have all 3 titles decided. We have Cobra Kai with the Tag Team Hall-Ass titles. We have Woozle Effect with the Foot-Long Championship. And of course, Meggy Moo Moo now is the 6-Intercontinental title holder. Now that means we need to work out who our number 1 contenders are for all those titles. We do have a potential number 1 contender in the form of Megazord for either the Foot-Long or the 6-Intercontinental. Megazord has still not actually made their choice. We are expecting an answer tonight on the show for that, because they have to make their choice tonight. They didn't know that, but I just told them earlier. Tough luck, Megazord. Although it didn't actually answer me, because Megazord, he kind of doesn't talk. Anyway, now to decide our number 1 contenders, ignoring Megazord until he makes his choice for a moment, what we're going to do is a nice, simple ranking system here at CCW, which will be based on wins and losses. Now, believe it or not, we have been keeping track of these things. I know, bit of a shock, right? But we have been keeping track of these things. So, once we now are past this week's set of results, once this week's show is concluded, those results will go into that feed, and then next week I'll be able to talk to you about who the number 1 contenders are going forward. Again, still holding on for what Megazord's decision is, although I think really we all know what he's going to say. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see what he says later on tonight. So, that's how we're going to work out our number 1 contenders. We were going to have some long, complicated thing, but quite frankly, wins, losses is the easiest thing to do, because everyone can see what's going on with that. It's not very hard to work it out. The other thing to say is, when we have a title match, and if the title changes hands, the losing former champion has a rematch clause. This is across the board. There's no getsies outies on this one. There is a rematch clause for the losing champion. They can enact that rematch clause at any time up until that belt changes hands again. I will put that down in Discord because I'm going to forget that as well. No, I'm not. I will put it down in Discord because it will need to be a bit clear for everybody what's going on there. So right now, as I said, we need to work out number 1 contenders. We'll know what they are next time. But next title change hands, we have got that rematch clause for the former champion that they can take whenever they wish to. So now we need to go to our first match because we have a lot to get through. We've got 6 matches tonight, as you would have seen. If you go to tiny.cc/ccw, that takes you to the Discord channel where the matches are announced at least 24 hours before the show goes live. Now, I kind of couldn't wait, so I did announce them yesterday for this week, but, you know, it just looked too good. So our first match tonight, if you have seen that list, is, in fact, Richie Cranium versus Max Music. Now, this is a reenactment, if you like, of the match that we saw during the foot-long tournament, where these two faced off in the semi-finals. Max, as we know, was victorious. Now, the thing here to remember is that Cobra Kai themselves are really not alone in this one because they've actually put the hand out to Max to join, and Max accepted during the week. So Max is now a part of Cobra Kai. Interesting development. You've got to wonder if they're going to turn up tonight, which I kind of expect they will do. So Cobra Kai never leave their teammates alone at all, as we've seen so far in CCW at least anyway. Also, you may remember that Max actually helped out The Undertaker against Megazord last week. Now, I did manage to catch up with him, and he was hoping that was going to butter up The Undertaker for when Cobra Kai made a formal offer to Undertaker to also join Cobra Kai. That is quite a scary group if Taker were to actually accept that. Now, he hasn't, in fact, given his answer as yet. But Max has hoped that those actions will favour the dead man to join in Cobra Kai tonight. We'll await that decision again tonight. So, our first match, as I say, it's Richie versus Max. I've got a feeling it's going to be a little bit one-sided because you've got to feel that Cobra Kai are going to turn up in this one. I mean, why else would they not turn up? Because they're cheating so-and-sos. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Surely not. No, they never cheat. Ever. Never. Anyway. Right, so let's take you down to the ring and we will get this one underway. Just waiting for them to come down. They're taking their time. I think it's Diggity's being a bit slow tonight. And there we go. Right, they're in the ring. And we are underway. Let's take you over there. Well, that's weird. That's better. Sorry, our cameras went black for a minute there. Don't know what happened there. So, for those of you who don't know, Richie is the slightly bald-headed and buff, scarred-up guy. And Max is the guy with the very fetching tie. Bit of a weird attire if you ask me, but anyway. So, as we tend to see, the cameraman forgot to take the lens off the camera. We apologise for that. We have a bit of a crappy crew here. They're probably now going to leave halfway through the show now I've said that, but never mind anyway. So, on with the match. Now, these two did have quite a close match last time, it must be said. And I think that we're going to see the same thing again. They are two powerhouses. Now, Richie himself has proved very, very handy. And indeed, I think I just see the signs of John in the corner there, backing up their new man Max. And yes, indeed, Diggity sporting a new outfit as well by the looks of it. Well, someone's looking a bit sexy these days, aren't they? Right, so let's see how we can get on with this one. I think someone rung his bell. Ding dong. Going for submission on the legs. Remember, Max is becoming a bit of a leg specialist. Giggity. Possible low blow from the crowd I can hear as well. Well, we have got Mills Lane in refereeing tonight. As you may remember, Casper's still not on the refereeing crew due to the suspension last week, which I'm still not happy about, but I'll come to that later. That's a rope break for Shaw. Yep, rope break for Shaw into the corner. Now, at the minute, it's a little bit strange because they haven't actually interjected, but a lovely slam to the outside from Richie there. Gets a bit of separation. Misses with the slap and the kick. Richie can't seem to get his hits in at the moment, but he's still going forward and does not want to stop. Nice. Very nice. And going with the leg submission again. Something used to great effect against Meggy, in fact. And again with the slam. A little bit close to ropes, you've got to feel here. Yep, pulling him back into the center. Can't quite get there in time. Probably wasted time. They're going for the run against the ropes, I think, against Richie. Bit of an exchange in the middle, and yep, Richie is coming off the Pora, but Max is falling down. Max's energy running out. We are 5 minutes through this match, and Max is already seeming to struggle. Oh, nasty knee to the head there from Richie. But don't forget, this match is all about payback for Richie tonight. He wants to make sure that he can prove himself against Max, and don't forget, we have the rankings that are going to come in place after tonight, and tonight's matches count to those rankings. So Richie will definitely be wanting to get a win here. Ready to get his campaign moving again. He has got that one win in the tournament. And again with the ankle lock from Max. No, he's not going to resist that one. Richie is known for his good leg strength. Going for the cover in the corner. I'm surprised that John and Diggity didn't step in there to help out their fellow teammate. Is this maybe a case... Oh, nice submission move on the arm. No, couldn't quite get a hold of it properly there. But Cobra Kai is for teaching standing on one's own. Counter two. Counter two only. Nice bridging pin there from Max. And going with the drive to the back of the head. And the pin again. On two. A 2.9 this time. Coming up to 8 minutes now gone in this match. Lovely swinging elbow as Max runs through. The pin at 2. Seemingly Max is taking some damage here and still not managing to get himself back up too quickly. Lovely submission move on the elbow there. He's got that one in hard, but no, Max fights out of it. Wow. Max's confidence is growing right now. And you can't really blame him being part of Cobra Kai right now. No, you're not going to put Richie away with that one. And into the pin. And he kicks out again. Again with the kick out. Lovely maneuver there. And now just can't capitalize. He's putting everything into trying to put Richie away here. Is that a rope break? No, apparently not. 2. Kicks out again. You can't help but feel that we are coming towards some kind of conclusion on this match now. Max just can't capitalize though. He's putting the damage in, but he cannot capitalize at all. Cannot seem to get the maneuver, but he's no, again with the arm break. So the mission's not really working for either man at this moment. Don't forget, after this match, we have the introduction of our mystery new tag team here in CCW. Nice suplex there from Richie, but again, the effects of the match really starting to tell on him. Oh, and that's the pin in the corner again. I don't think Richie can reach the ropes. Kicks out at 2. And that move has been very successful for Max in his previous matches. Dealt a lot of damage, again focusing around the head and neck area of Richie. Reversals again. And in for the submission around the neck. He's got this one tight, I think. That grip is round, but no. Max can fight out again. Max lives another day. Or another minute at least, anyway. Sending Max into the corner. Runs in. Lovely drop kick straight to the chest. That's going to knock the wind out of Max for sure. But again, with reversals, that's a clear rope break there. Even I could see that one from up here. Test of strength in the middle between the two of them. Throwing those elbows. Max pumped up. Goes in for the shoulder barge. Takes Richie out. Picks him up. Going to the back again. But the reversal again. Oh, lovely move. Richie buying himself some time here. He needs to get some rest in, I think. The running bulldog. Dropping Max's face into the mat. And again with that slam. That one seems to be Max's get out of jail move, I think. And again with the submission. And now the interference. The referee can't actually call it. Max breaks out. Is that the turning point of this match? This is kind of what we expect from Cobra Kai, though. Underhand, dirty tactics. They could see that Max was about to submit. And I think the crowd know it too, that Max was about to submit there. I think he would have gone. Richie had it in really tight and pulling hard on that elbow, but the interference from Cobra Kai, I think the odds really are stacked against Richie. He's putting up a tremendous fight, and you have to feel sorry for Richie at the moment. And again, sinks it in. Cobra Kai not getting in. Is he going to get it this time? No! Max fights out. And that's got to knock the win this time out of Richie, but going straight for the pin. Wasting no time now, wants to get this match out of the way. Only a 2 count for Max. As we hit the 16-minute mark now. Running Bulldog again, pounding Max's face into the floor. And trust me, that is not a nice canvas. It's never been washed. It's been borrowed by about 3 different organisations. Diggity getting himself up and involved as he sees that Richie's gone. Gone for the big manoeuvre and the pin. But it can't be counted. Massive underhand tactics here from Cobra Kai. Diggity still not getting down from the apron. You have to feel that Richie's only way of winning this is basically taking out the other 2 members of Cobra Kai sitting on the corner of this ring. I think Diggity was looking for something under the ring there. I'm not quite sure what he was up to, but he looked like he was trying to spot some kind of weapon, I think. But Max going in for the pin combination, but out at 2. So I've got half an eye on John and Diggity. I don't trust quite what they're up to at the moment. The pin in the centre. There's no way out for Richie. And the match is over. Max claims the win over Richie. Richie will have to be bitterly disappointed with that one, I think. Mixed reaction from the crowd. I'm hearing a lot of booing from the crowd at the moment on that. I really feel for Richie, actually. I think that should have been his victory. There was at least 2 occasions there, the pin and also the earlier submission, both due to distractions from Cobra Kai, but they are living up to their name. You have to wonder, is Taker looking at them thinking, is this worth it? Is this absolutely worth it? Taker is known to be a lone wolf, so I can't really see he's going to go for it, but you never know. Strange things have happened in CCW, as we found out in the last few weeks alone. Anyway, there we go. So, win for Max goes on the books on that one. The crowd definitely not liking the outcome to that one at all. Seems we have some Woozle fans in here tonight, judging by the signs coming up in the crowd at the moment as well. So speaking of Max, sticking with Max for a moment, you'll remember that Meggy was beaten by Max last time out they fought during the tournament for the footlong title. But since that Meggy has actually won the 6th Intercontinental title, she's basically called it, that's it, I'm done. I'm not interested in Max anymore. I've got the title. I don't need to fight him again. I don't need to prove anything. I got the title. And you have to say that, quite frankly, she knocked out 4 people from that Battle Royale for the 6th Intercontinental. So actually, fair play. So as far as she's concerned, that's it. She's done with Max right now. So there we go. Right, we're going to head to a quick advert break. We'll get the ring cleaned up, and we'll be back after these non-existent messages.
Sure.
And welcome back to CCW. So, let's move on to our next match. Now, this is the entry of our mystery tag team. I, at this moment, still don't know who it is. They entered the village hall through the back door. I didn't even know we had a back door, but we do. They've entered through the back door. I don't know who they are. All I know is there's two of them. And that's it. So I had the task of asking around the locker room and saying, right, I've got a mystery tag team coming in. They need a match on their first night. Who wants to go for it? Weirdly, Wayne's World were the ones that stood up, which I thought, a little bit odd, not doing so well. Don't know who they're going to face. Could get completely destroyed, or could come out with a win. We don't know. But they've not had the best run so far as a tag team in CCW, it's fair to say. So they stepped up. They're going to go for it. I think all we can really do is probably see what happens and let the match go. So let's take you down to ringside and get this underway. Oh my god! Wait a minute. That's Anna Cakes and that's Scoy Jams. It's Cakes and Jams. Oh my god! Cakes and Jams are in CCW. This is awesome. Now they've got to come out with a win after this one. I don't know how they got in the building. I mean, look at those outfits. They're awesome. They're even colour coordinated. Right, sorry, I've got to gather myself. There's the proof right there. Scoy's not even been in the ring yet, and Anna is taking names already. Going for the tag. Oh, here we go. The powerhouse of Scoy. And, wow. Garth kicking out of the double team. I don't quite know how. See, here's the weird thing about Wayne's World. Garth seems to be the powerhouse of the two, which I never thought I'd ever be saying in my life, but apparently he is. So the only thing you need to know about these two is basically Scoy is built like a brick outhouse. He does have the power sleeves, which aids his path to victory no end. Although lovely scoop slam from Garth, I have to say there. Anna is more of the high-flying, feet-going-everywhere kind of girl, and this team have been causing upsets all over the shop. Reversal there from Scoy. Wayne throws him to the corner, but comes straight out to face Wayne down. Here we go. Slugging contest, slugging contest. Of course, Scoy's going to win that one. Always, always. With the submission pulling on Wayne's knee in a nasty angle there. Anna coming in for a bit of a kick around with Wayne, but no, Wayne fights his way out the corner, not going for the tag with Garth, which may be a mistake. Nice DDT there from Wayne. Both going for the tag, it looks like, yep, and Scoy is back in with the two of them. Is it all broken down a little bit now? No. I thought there was going to be a bit of everyone for themselves then. Wayne taking a moment to relax on the outside. 5 minutes gone in this match. Garth again proving that he probably is the handier of the two in this. I say that until he gets taken out with a stomach kick, but there we go, never mind. He was doing quite well. Scoring reverse it, holding on to the ropes. Lovely takedown there from Garth. I don't know about you, but Garth seems a little OP, although kick out not even reaching one on the cover there. See, here's the thing. I think we're all really expecting that Casey Jams are going to put this one away. But Wayne's World seem to have some confidence coming into this. Now, as I said before the match started, they really haven't had the best run, either in singles or as tag team. They have at times been really on the same page. Oh, crushing the sternum there of Wayne. Wayne can't get to the corner though. Anna going for the high. Lovely pin, but that's going to be too close yet. Garth will break that one up and gets the boot in on Anna as well. But a nice one pin there. That's the first half successful pin that we've had in this match so far. Flying feet to the back of Wayne's head even. And Wayne just wants to get away. He doesn't want any more of that at all. And quite frankly, can you even blame him at all for this? He just wants to run. Because, God, I would. I mean, quite frankly, these two, Cakes and Jams as a team, are extremely scary. I reckon the tag team division should be worried now. Lovely Hurricane Rana taking Garth down. Are we going to see a pin? No! Crushing the sternum there of Garth as well. Another slugging contest. But this time Garth comes out on top, putting Anna to the floor. Oh, running knee. Going across the chest of Anna. She wisely goes for the pin. Just misses the drop kick, but then Skoy comes in with the slap round the side of the head. Just drops Garth to the canvas. Almost with the shoulder charge there from Skoy, but nope. Can't quite catch him. Garth's speed just getting the better of Skoy for a minute there. And the double team. A nice sweep and drop on the back of head for Skoy, but he's straight back up. Straight back up and not taking any mess here. Oh, that's gotta hurt. In the middle. He can't get there. Garth comes in for the breakup and immediately coming in for the team. The double team hopefully on Skoy just to get... Nope. Garth retreats. This particular referee will not take any guff from any of these fighters. Garth looking dazed there for a minute. And now... Oh, on the apron! Oh my God! Punishing on Wayne on the apron. But Garth coming in and getting with the overhead. But no, only with the 1 count. I'd be surprised to see Skoy go down on a 3 count for that kind of maneuver. The super kick round the head. The sternum crush again from Anna. But the DDT for the reversal from Garth. Getting some time. The figure 4 is in. I don't think Anna can reach the ropes from there. She's got to fight her way out of this. And she does. Garth goes for the tag. I'm looking for a double team here. I think they are. Nope. Hurricane Rana again takes Wayne down into her own corner, which is where she wants to keep him. She is definitely pumped up now. 13 minutes gone. A lovely one over the deck. No, but the rope breaks. Just misjudged the distance ever so slightly. But Wayne, they're in with a figure 4. The ropes are there. But no, she doesn't need it. Powers out. Punches the leg away from Wayne there. Elbow to the back, just takes her down. Looking for the double team here for Wayne's World, but can't quite get it. Anna getting up just in time to retreat away. And the lovely double team. Putting Garth down in the middle. Oh, the lariat across the face. That's got to be a potential concussion for Garth there. But the DDT reversal. And the elbow drop across the throat. Garth is just not giving up. He does not know how to spell quit. Or probably many other words as well. Scoop slam from Skoy. He's not finished with Garth yet. Running lariat again across the face. Misses with the shoulder charge. What a lovely drop on the back of the head. He's got to capitalise now. And the shoulder charge this time connects with Garth's stomach. Garth was taking a beating, but manages to get away enough to get to Wayne and make the tag. And now Wayne is the legal man. Another stare down here. It's elbows and slaps all the way. Wayne with the lovely spinning elbow, but straight back up with the spinning chop. I can't quite see where this one's going to end right now, folks. Oh, reminiscent of the Dudley boys there on the double team. But not enough to put Wayne away. Again, the Hurricane Rana. The splash, the pin, the 1, 2, the 2.9. That is our closest pinning combination so far. Anna again, this must be it. Wait, Garth can't get there, we have a 3. We have a win for their very first matchup here in CCW. Quite frankly, that result was never in doubt. Congratulations there to Cakes and Jams. Fantastic first match for them, and they start their campaign off with a win, which is quite frankly what we all wanted to see. Sorry, Wayne's World. But what a fantastic match. Cakes and Jams are in CCW. This is fantastic news. Our tag team division is growing. We are looking to build our tag team division here in CCW. Cakes and Jams are the perfect addition to it. I am so glad they've decided to join the organisation. We've just wanted something of their calibre in a team, basically to take on Cobra Kai. Did I just say I wanted Cobra Kai taken out? Did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway. But welcome, Cakes and Jams, on your inaugural win against Wayne's World. You have to feel a little bit sorry for Wayne's World, though. They have just lost again here in CCW as a team. But there's something there. If they can work around Garth seems to be the powerhouse of those two. But, I mean, go back to Cakes and Jams. Quite frankly, what a duo. What a massive setup they are. I think we can see big things coming from them in the future here in CCW. Now, moving on. If you've watched the last couple of shows, you will know that we've had, let's just say, some issues with our head referee, Casper. Now, there was an accusation even, easy word for me to say, of a low blow that was missed by Casper during one of the matches in the footlong tournament. As a result, Casper ended up being suspended by the investor. The investor, who was a mystery person, and I still don't know who this person is. I've not heard from them at all. Apart from the phone call that I had last week at the end of the show. If you remember that right at the end, as we went off air, I got a phone call, and as I rushed off the phone, I got there in time to hear one line, and let me quote this right for you. It said, "I wanted to be sure you'd answer the call if it was made," and the line went dead. That's the only time I've actually heard the investor speak, except their voice was disguised. So I still don't know who they are. We couldn't trace the phone call. We don't know where it came from. We don't know who it is because they had a voice disguiser on. We still can't trace the email that came through. And his legal team, who announced to us that he was buying a stake in CCW in the first place, I'm saying he, I'm assuming he, might be a she. Ooh. Anyway, his legal team actually won't answer any questions either. They're refusing, saying client confidentiality or some crap like that. But anyway, so I just don't know who it is. Anyway, going back to Casper. I have had a couple of meetings with Casper during the week to try and work out what this is. As I've said, we've tried to get some kind of conversation going with the investor. I've had myself and Casper on a conference call. We've just not been able to get his legal team to connect up the investor with us to talk this through. I want to get Casper reinstated. I think he was wrongfully suspended. Okay, slightly odd question about the low blow. He did kind of miss it. But he's still a good referee, and I would like him back here in CCW. So I'm still working on that, but we've just not heard anything from the investor. So as far as we know right now, Casper is still suspended, unless we get some word otherwise. I don't expect anything tonight. All I can say is just keep an eye on the Discord. If you want to go to tiny.cc/ccw, that will take you to the Discord channel. Any big announcements will come up in that channel, so you can keep up with what's going on when we're not on the air as well. Like I said, hopefully we'll get an answer on that in the coming days, once I actually manage to get hold of the investor, if they'll ever talk to me again. Anyway, let's move on. So our next match is, again, a rematch of a bout that happened during the foot-long tournament. This time we have Ella the Doctor Cures versus Woozle Sweet Harmonics Effect. Don't forget, Woozle is our current foot-long champion, but this match is a non-title match, but it does count towards the rankings. Clive is indeed my hero too. Ella Cure has nothing but revenge set for this one. Even though it's non-title, he just wants to get the win. What you may remember seeing in the match between Ella Cure and Woozle was that Ella Cure actually managed to drop 3 cures on him during that, and Woozle still got up. How? I don't know. The Doctor doesn't know either, because I spoke to him after that match and he was just absolutely confused about what had happened. We both started to wonder, had something gone on? Is there some foul play going on here as well? But having reviewed the tape myself, there was nothing. He just literally took it and got up again. We still don't know how, but he did. So like I said, Ella Cure wants to get his revenge, wants to make sure that everyone knows he is actually a contender for the footlong, and he saw no better way to do it than to take on the champ again in this non-title bout tonight. Now, when I took this match to Woozle, let's just say his response was naturally understated. He walked away from me pretty much just laughing after time of the match, and the last thing I heard him shout as he walked around the corner was, "He won't last 5 minutes with me." Brave words, possibly stupid words, I don't know, but we'll have to find out. So, as I say, Ella Cure against Woozle is our next match, and we're just getting that all set up at the moment. I think we're almost there. Are we good? Is the ring good to go? Not quite. No. Okay. Can we get some new text? Seriously. It'd be good if we could. No. Okay. Thanks. Right. Let me just see. Let's see if we've got the cameras ready. Yep, they look fine. There we go. Okay, I think we are good to go. Is that a good to go? We are good to go. Okay. Right then. Let's head down to the ring and see what transpires this time. Here we go. Nice hip toss takeover straight away from the Doctor, not taking any messing at all. And again, straight in. So I'm not seeing anyone actually at ringside. I think we may have a nice clean match tonight with this one. That could be strange, but we'll see how this goes. Nope, I think we are clean. Should be no interference at the moment. Bit of a headbutt in the middle of the ring there. That's slightly embarrassing, but never mind. Test of strength. Looks like Woozle's winning. Goes with the elbow across the face. And the reversal on the Irish whip into the lariat, and then the drop of the elbow across the throat. Now, like I said, Ella Cure wants to make a point about this tonight. He wants to prove that he is a contender and get himself into that #1 contender spot. And indeed, winning against Woozle tonight, although the win will still count as just a win, or I say just a win, it's more than that, it does count an awful lot, but even though it's against the current champion, it doesn't have any extra weight. But you've got to say for the Doctor, it will be an awful weight off his mind just to know that actually he has got the stones to take on a champion of the caliber of Woozle. And the scoop slam there from Woozle, taking him down quite neatly. Thrown into the corner, and we have got a bit of a... Oh no, no, reversal. The pile driver in the corner on the Doctor. Nope, the submission on those legs. Those legs do look vulnerable, I have to say, for the Doctor. He still needs to stop cutting leg day, I think, in the gym. Woozle with the skip, but straight with the knee takes Woozle out. But the reversal again, you see, this is part of Woozle's game. He is quite a tight competitor. I think it's going to be tough for anybody to take Woozle out. It really is going to be tough. I mean, Elicure has a hell of a job ahead of him tonight. Did I just see Woozle collapse with exhaustion then? At 4 minutes into this match? Surely not. But a lovely running knee again there from Elicure. But the backbreaker into the scoop slam. Nice combination from Woozle with a pin on a 1. Just a 1 count this time. And there is the 5-minute mark. Well, already Woozle has failed to actually live up to his promise of he won't last 5 minutes. So I think we're a little bit disappointed there. Sleeper hold there from Woozle. Reminiscent of Roddy Piper, a hero of Woozle. And he can't quite get those spinning arms against Elicure with that massive head, still managing to duck out of them. Seems some of the crowd aren't exactly happy about this. Oh no, but we have some Woozle fans still here. I can see the Woozle signs popping up. I'm not quite sure who they were saying actually was not good, but I guess we'll find out if they shout it loud enough. Oh, we have a chonk squeezer in the house as well. Although weapons aren't actually allowed in this match, and chonk is counted as a deadly weapon. And clearly nor do I, because I can't say anything. A lovely running lariat, but the Doctor just gets back up. Running knee into the corner. The sweep into the arm break. But Woozle will not give up to that. We are now nearly 8 minutes gone in this match. These two are fairly backwards and forwards. That's the rope break for sure. Yeah, there we go. Rope break on that one. I mean, you would have to think that Woozle would want to put the Doctor away fairly quickly. I mean, he has already beaten the Doctor once in the tournament. So surely you'd think he has the strategies to take him out again, but that's a lovely bicycle kick. But in with the figure 4 in the middle. There's no rope break, but he just pushes the leg away there. The slap, the hard slaps, even against that head and neck. That's devastating for the Doctor. Oh, and in. In he goes with the cure. The cure has been hit. But he can't capitalise. The falling powerbomb into the corner pulls him back in. No, didn't go for the pin, which I thought he was going to then. Oh, the backbreaker over the knee. Possibly not got the impact he needed with those knees being, well, let's be honest, quite tiny. For a man so big on his head. Oh my God, he just dropped him on his head. That could possibly be our second concussion of the night now. A pin. He can't get the ropes. It's a 2. It's a 2.9, ladies and gentlemen. 2.9. Nothing but half. Hurricane Rana into the pin. Could he snatch it? Oh no, 2.9 this time. That was very close there. Backwards and forwards to the 2.9. Some stunning action here. A lovely bicycle kick again, taking Woozle out to the back of the head, but he's straight back up again. 11.5 minutes gone. Another backbreaker. It does appear that the Doctor is slightly getting the edge. He's targeting that back now, possibly going for a submission around the upper torso. Smashing lariat, taking Woozle down, but Woozle using his speed to get away. And again, oh, the pin in the middle. There's no escape. 2.9 again. Woozle shown the heart of a champion quite clearly and just able to get back up. I think I just heard him scream at the Doctor, there's always an escape, but there's no escape from that. Sinks it under the chin, another pin, another 2.9. This is what we expect from our champions here at CCW. And another 2.9. This is just ridiculous. Neither man wants to give up in any way, shape or form. A holding suplex, that's really taken it out of the Doctor, but he's got a little bit of space to get his breath back. Throwing Woozle, I think there's a little bit of gamesmanship going on here. Playing to the crowd, possibly wasting time. Woozle is dazed, has a count of 20 to get back in the ring. Not even getting to 5 there, and he's straight back in, and we are back to the action in the ring. Another power bomb. Throwing him. Oh, the eye rake. The Doctor getting desperate, but another pin. Or scoops down to a pin. In the corner. The Doctor has the win. The Doctor is in. I can't believe we just saw an eye rake into a pinning combination there for the Doctor. That's just slightly dirty tactics, but it seems to have won. It was a backwards and forwards match there. Wow. So the Doctor has his revenge. And it's gone longer than 5 minutes. So I think the Doctor has proved two things there. He can go longer than 5 minutes and he can beat the champion. So that's going to carry a lot of favour, I think, for the Doctor. That's a good chalk up for the win column for the Doctor as well in our new ranking system here at CCW, which, as I say, is based on wins and losses purely. So that was match number 3. We still have 3 more matches coming up for you tonight. Our next match is going to be Mikey against Foot Soldier. Following that, we have Cobra Kai against LOD. LOD are here tonight. And then our final match, our main event tonight, is Undertaker versus Megasword round 3. So let's take a quick break. We'll get the ring swept because it's looking very sweaty right now. And quite frankly, what you can't see right now is Woozle is still in the ring having a bit of a paddy fit about having just lost the Doctor. But yeah, so we'll go to the non-existent ads and we'll be right back with the next match. See you in a few minutes.
Let me out of here!
You don't know how to have fun. You want to go?
Wait, are we sure about that? You can't find either of them. Okay, right, yeah, just come out the outbreak. Yeah, let's just go. Right, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so our next match was due to be Michelangelo against Foot Soldier. But it turns out that neither can be found anywhere backstage. Mikey's not here, as far as we know. We've had our showrunner running around trying to find out where Mikey is. No sign whatsoever. Foot Soldier is nowhere to be seen. So right now I've got someone trying to find Splinter and Shredder to work out what the hell is actually going on right now, because this is ridiculous. We have a show to put on and neither are here and they know they're booked. So I'm a bit annoyed right now. Anyway, I'll let the showrunner find out where they've gone. Try and get an answer from Splinter and Shredder and see what the hell's actually going on with them. So yeah, apologies that I'm having to change our scheduled match tonight, which I'm not that pleased about. But anyway, let's move on with the show. So let's just review quickly what happened there. So the Doctor, very nice win against Woozle. Congratulations to the Doctor. A great win in the column there for the rankings going forward. Now, we have also heard during the break, amidst everything else going on at the minute, with matches not happening because they're not here, I have heard word from the Dead Man, and he has officially rejected the invite to join Cobra Kai. Undertaker is not joining Cobra Kai. They're going to be disappointed, quite clearly. I mean, the Undertaker is a massive addition to any team, but basically, he said no, he doesn't want any part of it. His focus is the foot-long title. That's it. Nothing else. He doesn't need anybody else's help at all. So, will Cobra Kai respond? I don't know. Probably, because that's what they're like. But they still have Max there. They still have Max in that team. So they're a team of 3 right now. I think this kind of gives a sign that they're going to be looking for other members as well. So, we'll see how that goes. Sorry, what? Who? Right, okay. Okay, so I think we've just... Are you and they've gone. That's why we can't find Foot Soldier. Right, okay, so it's actually turned out that the reason that we can't find Foot Soldier is he's gone after Meggie backstage, who I don't even know is here tonight, but apparently she is. I'm just reading a note that's just been sent. Right, yeah, so Foot attacked Meggie backstage, screaming something about the 6-inch title and not getting it. Right, okay, apparently Diggity's gone in to help, so Diggity's actually sweet Foot Soldier out the way. Foot Soldier is last seen running off in the distance out of the building. Hasn't been seen since, obviously. Apparently Mikey went after him, so that's now we know where they've gone at least. So they've run off, so we won't see them for a while. Good luck, Foot Soldier, not getting your head pounded in, but anyway. Apparently Meggy's also... Really? So he's out cold. Apparently Meggy has choked out Diggity. It sounds like after Foot Soldier ran away, he made an offer to Meggy to join Cobra Kai. She didn't respond. She just flat cold choked him out there and then. So, okay, so Cobra Kai clearly can't get anybody else in. Right, okay, well, there we go. That's put a lid on that one a little bit for Foot Soldier and the Mikey match. So now we know that they've not gone. Right, have we found them? Have we found Splinter and Shredder? I'm so sorry about this, everybody. This is not quite what we had in mind for tonight's show. We found them, right? Okay. So they knew nothing. Neither knew nothing about this. Shredder knew nothing about the attack the Foot Soldier was going to do. No? Right, okay. In that case, I'm calling it now. Splinter and Shredder are going to have a match now. Yes, now. Get into the ring. Now. I mean it. I don't care what they say. Get into the ring. They work for me, not the other way around. Get into the ring. Thank you. Right, okay. So, we're going to get Splinter and Shredder in the ring. I don't care if they're ready. Their students have caused this problem, so they're going to fight out in the ring instead. Tough. Right, let me just see. Are they there? Are they in? They're making their way down. Right. We need a referee. Can we... You know what? Can we send out Sasquatch? We'll call it a punishment. We're going to have our slowest, dumbest referee. Right, okay. So, in a change to our scheduled match, we are now going to have Splinter versus Shredder. Just because I goddamn well can. If this doesn't make them get their students in line, nothing will. Right, let's head down to the ring and we'll see how this match goes. Here we go. Right, and we are underway. Quite frankly, Sasquatch could squash both of these two just by farting on them, I would have thought anyway, but... I'm not impressed. I'm sorry. I can't hide my anger. I'm really unimpressed. I'm unimpressed. One, that Foot Soldier has decided to go ahead and attack someone else backstage. Two, has then been chased out the building by the person they were supposed to face tonight, and they've both disappeared. So these two can pay the price for it. I don't care. I don't care. Tough. Right, okay. So I apologise if this is the worst match you've seen tonight, but that could well happen. But surely those submissions with that armour is not really the best idea. We're going to have to see about him not having that armour on during matches. It's clearly not fair, but Splinter with a nice throw to the outside. You see, this could also be a masterstroke. This could be the start of something good here. Possibly. Could be. I'll have to see how it goes. Anyway. Those are not nice sounds at all. Can we turn the mics on? Down at the ring? Thank you. There we go. Right. Perfect. Lovely. Welcome to the half-assed show that is CCW. Right. Where are we? So almost 3 minutes in. Lovely drop kick to the head of Splinter. It almost sounds like Shredder's not very happy when he does that. It's like he's just pulled his hamstring every time he pulls a kick. But oh, and now he's collapsed on the floor. That's not a good look. I mean, these two are getting on a little bit now. They're not exactly spring chickens, are they? Let's be honest about it. Sorry, I was getting word from our truck then about goings on. There's rumblings of... Really? Oh, so there's 3 more... Right, okay. Apparently there's 3 more Foot Soldiers roaming around backstage. With the pin? No, not quite. roaming backstage, and they say they want to get involved in this match. You keep them back there. You tell them from me, if they come out and interrupt this match, they're gone. I don't care if they belong to Shredder. They are gone. I will kick them out of CCW so goddamn fast, their feet won't touch the ground. Thank you. Okay. I'm keeping this one-on-one. There's going to be no shenanigans in this match. These two are responsible for Mikey and Foot Soldier. So it's their fault. I don't think this is done here. I'm not finished with these two. There'll be more. There will be more. I'm actually disinterested in calling their match. I'm just that disappointed with them right now. Utterly disgusting behaviour from their students. I expect better. Oh, well, no. I don't expect them from Foot Soldiers because they're kind of just drones that do whatever they're told to do. So that must mean Shredder told him to do it. That has to be it. That's got to be it. Yeah, there's going to be repercussions for this one. There's going to be repercussions for this one. Right, I suppose I better call the match a little bit anyway. So yeah, Shredder is looking very strong at this one. I mean, we have got two masters in the ring here. I don't quite know. Is he doing the worm? Is he going for the worm? Splinter's doing the worm. Things you never thought you'd see in wrestling. 1, Splinter. 2, Splinter doing the worm. Repercussions indeed. Yes, I just heard someone say behind me. Yeah. Can you get repercussions? Can we get those for the office? Can someone check Amazon? Other outlets are available. Thanks. Maybe I should start aligning repercussions. That's possible. Shredder going up high, double fist into the stomach, but absolutely knackered. I mean, quite frankly, he's got to be knackered. Carrying the armor around and doing all of this. It's like trying to fight in medieval knight gear. And he's... Oh! The coup de grace-esque move there, crushing Splinter's body. But Splinter just stands back up again into a slapping contest. And a headbutt to take Shredder down. Headbutt not the wisest thing to do on that helmet, but whatever. It must have been a good idea at the time. More slaps, more punches. What the hell just happened there? Did he just throw himself on the floor? Nope, nope, he's just trying to embarrass Splinter now. This is just slap up on slap up on slap. Oh, lovely reverse neck breaker. I mean, the history between these two goes back many, many years. We all know that, but because of that, they're possibly a little bit old for this. You'd think, wouldn't you? Nasty, nasty lariat there, being thrown away from the ropes. But just needs some time to get his breath back to Splinter. Shredder, I mean, even. Who am I talking about? I don't know. There's too many S's in this match. Shredder did indeed miss a pin. Quite badly missed a pin. He should have made the most of that. Is Splinter eating his face? Oh, the scissor kick in the back of the head. Running knee, and Splinter just gets back up. This age-old Turtles against Shredder battle continues, but it's not very often that you see the heads of the two factions going at it like this, especially in a wrestling ring, and that looks like... Is that Splinter that's been cut open? No, Shredder has been sliced open. How the hell did he cut Shredder under that mask? What on earth is going on here? And this is why this promotion is rated 18+, because we get not only blood, but very nasty looking things like Splinter in the ring. Lovely kick to the face, taking Splinter down. He's a little bit out. I think he's got to go. No, reversal. How much blood can Shredder stand to lose? Ooh, the mandible claw. Is he going to give up? Could we have a submission here on the Mandible Claw? No. No, he fights back out that one. He will not go down to that one. Which again, with the face mask, you've got to wonder how we got the Mandible Claw in, but he's on with the abdominal stretch. Shredder managed to fight his way out of it. Still losing blood, but oh, that's a punishing elbow to Splinter. And again, he's munching. Why? I'm sorry, I don't understand this. Why is he munching on his face mask? Surely he understands that's really a bad idea. I know you need iron in your diet, but come on. Let's take this seriously now. Confidence enough in Splinter. Clearly just goes for the nonchalant kick. The pin. Oh, there's no way he's getting out of that one. No way. Indeed, it's a 3. The blood loss. The blood loss taking its toll on Shredder, and Splinter coming away with the victory. Well, for a match that was never supposed to happen, that actually came out very well. I'm kind of pleased with that one, actually. So this is not over. If they think that's it, this is not over. Watch this space next week. There'll be more. There'll be more. Trust me. Right, okay. Let's move on. Now, of course, the thing is, that does also count. Let's not move on quickly. That does also count for the rankings. So that means Splinter has a win in the rankings. Interesting. Interesting moment. So, let's move on to our 5th match. I'm so excited about this one. I can't hide my excitement for this. I mean, one, we've had Cakes and Jams coming in as the newest, basically CCW original, because that's what they are, tag team here in CCW. And now so let me take you back to a couple of days ago. So I got a call from LOD's management probably about 2 days ago, and they told me that they wanted to be part of CCW. Immediately I went back and went, isn't one of them dead? And they went, no, they're both alive, it's fine. LOD want to be in this. I was like, okay, that's fine. Sounds good to me. Now, basically, LOD are Legion of Doom are known throughout the wrestling world as pretty much a pair of the toughest SOBs around, quite frankly. If you don't know Animal Hawk, what the hell is wrong with you? Where have you been? Naturally, I offered them Cobra Kai. They need a stern test, right? If we're going to bring LOD into CCW, they need to be up against the best we can offer, and the best we can offer right now is Cobra Kai. They are our whole-ass tag team champions, don't forget. Now, Animal and Hawk apparently really want to be in on this one. I haven't spoken to them personally. I've just gone through their management. They're really excited about them coming to CCW. Apparently, they cannot wait to get in the ring tonight. So, I think we can do nothing more than basically get this set up. So, that's true. So I have got Casper actually in the truck at the moment. It doesn't mention... No, that's true. It doesn't mention about that, but we have got to be careful. So the problem we've got here is that the investor is the one that's made the suspension. So I need to try and talk to the investor to work out what's going on with that. To be honest, if I could get you in now, Casper, I would do it. But I don't have the majority stake in this company anymore. That's kind of the problem. It's sort of taken away from me. So, it is out of my hands. I'm going to try and talk to the investor again this week. We're going to try and get this set up. So, Casper will have a conversation probably tomorrow morning, I expect, just to work out what's going on. Anyway, let's get on with the match. So, can we make sure that Cobra Kai are ready to go? Yeah, I know Max has already had a match. It looks like Rockstar Angel from our audience has to make her exit early, but thank you for coming along. I appreciate your time here with CCW. Hope you've enjoyed the show somewhat, even though it's not quite what we planned. But anyway, never mind, these things happen. And we hope to see you back here soon at the CCW Village Hall. Right. Are we set up? Are we ready? No, we're not ready yet. Who's not ready now? Is it LOD that aren't ready? Really? Really? No, they are. Oh, they're there, are they? Oh, okay, fine. Right, so where's Cobra Kai? My God. It's like I'm trying to run live TV, you know? Just... Anyway. Can we get Cobra Kai out there, please? Yes, we just need John and Diggity. They're the champions. We don't need anybody else. Can Max come along too? Oh my God. Is Max their child now? Do they need to bring him along like a small child? Yes, Max can come to the ring. Can you make sure that they know that Max is not allowed to interfere in the match? Thanks. That'll be great. Right. Okay. So our referee for this one will be our replacement referee, which is Mr. Optimal. Oh, I still don't trust. He can't hear me, so it's fine. I just don't trust him. So this will be a non-title match. This is the first entry of LOD. LOD are here. Sorry. But here's the weird thing. I've not actually seen either of them yet. So that's the weird thing. I don't quite know what to expect, really. But anyway, here we go. Right. Are we ready? We're ready? Yes, we are. Good. Okay. So let's take you down to the ring. And we will go with our fifth match here in this week's CCW. Wait. What? Who the hell is that? No, that's not Animal. And who the hell is that on the... Wait. Is that Tony Hawk? That's Tony... Oh my God. Are you telling me we've just agreed to sign Animal from the Muppets and Tony Hawk as a tag team? Really? That's who we have. They've signed a contract. Oh, well, that does explain how one of them's not dead anymore, I suppose. Hang on, how can they be called? So they're called LOD. Wait a minute. They're called LOD. What does LOD stand for? What? Sorry, what? Can you say that again? Legion of Dossers. I'm sorry. You're telling me that they're called Legion of Dossers. Okay, we'll just... Apparently I have no control over this organization anymore. Wow. Anyway. Oh God, so first I've had to put up with there being no match between Mikey and Foot Soldier, having to replace that, and now I've been duped into signing Legion of Dossers, who I thought were LOD. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We'll go with it. It's fine. Right. Okay, where are we? So we're nearly 5 minutes in after I'm just understanding what the... Who's busted open? I've got to say, actually, Diggity looking pretty slick in the new black outfit. Going for the no-sleeve sexy look. But also bleeding quite heavily, so we've got a lot of blood happening here. And again, my God. Tony's got some heavy hands. He's just busted open John as well. Okay, maybe this wasn't a bad signing after all. So Tony getting Animal in, but John fighting his way out of the corner. Tony no longer the legal man, but the slaps are going in hard against Animal. You've got to think that any kick against those legs and he's just going to cripple. I mean, he has got the legs of a drummer, so actually there's probably a lot of strength. But lovely flying press against John in for the pin. Diggity comes in with a save. Max just standing there on the side, waiting just in case he's needed. But both John and Diggity bleeding quite heavily here right now as well. Let's just say our mob guy is earning his living tonight. Tony going in for the slap on John, but couldn't quite make it count. Nice takedown on Tony there. And Diggity going in with the lock on the neck, but no, not able to get any real purchase against Tony there. But the sternum stomp again from Tony. And some punches. That's the devastating elbows that are going in, and they're really causing some problems, even with the elbow pads. Causing some serious problems for Diggity, and indeed for John at the moment as well. Punches. No punches being held at all here from Diggity. I think he's just had kind of enough of this now. Honestly, I think he'd like to bust Tony open as well. There's got to be a hint of revenge going on now with this. I mean, imagine if Legion of Dossers come out with a win. Oh, Diggity thrown to the outside. Animal confident as hell, showing off, but meantime Tony's getting beaten up. And now all hell has broken loose. Animal being slapped down the ring, Tony being slapped down outside the ring. Cobra Kai are kicking the crap out of these two, and again apparently sound cut for the ring, which was really handy, so thanks for that back in the truck. Animal thrown away. Max just staring down at him. And now John getting some kicks in on Animal, wanting to make sure that he can actually do some damage here. And in with a submission on the outside. There's a count of 20, don't forget, on this. Tony laying in some knees on Diggity. Busting that kind of... Animal's got a weapon. Animal has a weapon. Couldn't quite use it. Oh, the scissor kick on the back of Animal's head into the wood on the floor. Now the kicks come in. The karate background is starting to show its head here for John. The lovely pancake off the ropes for Animal, sensibly getting in there to get Tony back in the ring. Double team from Legion of Dossers in the middle. Oh, and the sternum stamp again. Doesn't go for the pin though. The stare down, the punches, the kicks, the punch, the kick, and the Hulk. The spinning lariat to take John down into the right corner. 13 minutes gone in this match now. John going for the tag, even. Getting Diggity back in the ring again. Still the bleeding continues for both members of Cobra Kai in this match tonight. Oh, lovely pinning combination. This could be it. 2. Oh my God. Hang on. We just saw not Legion of Doom, but Legion of Dossers come in out of nowhere. They've cut both the tag champs and they've managed to get the win over them. So I think it's safe to say our tag team division is looking very healthy now in CCW. Chalk one up for Legion of Dossers. My God, I mean, who saw that coming? Really? Holy hell. Holy hell. I just don't believe... I genuinely can't believe that's just happened. I thought they were going to get squashed. Absolutely squashed in that one. But apparently not. That was indeed above a C+ performance. They shouldn't be having CCW. Wow. Okay. Right, we're going to take a quick ad break, the last one of tonight's show, and then we'll take you to our main event. So we'll be back after these non-existent messages.
door.
And welcome back to the final part and our main event of tonight's CatFood Championship Wrestling. Thank you for staying with us during those non-existent ads. So, like I said, this is our main event. This is The Undertaker versus Megazord, round 3. I can't afford expensive graphics. Round 3 because, if you remember, we had the end of the inaugural Battle Royal that happened in CCW Underground, where it ended up with Megazord against Taker as the last two men standing. Megazord took the victory at that point. Taker mildly pissed off. Last week was a one-on-one match, and Taker took that match in a nice, clean competition between the two of them. Quite frankly, looked quite strong as well. So tonight is effectively the rubber match. Now, that was a microphone. Moments before heading to the ring, and before I deafen everybody by hitting the microphone, Megazord came over to me and indicated that he's only interested in the foot-long title. He wants Woozle and that foot-long title. No if, no buts, no maybes. Well, he didn't actually say anything. He sort of just stood and pointed at a picture of Woozle that's just in the corridor next to the ring entrance here. And he stared for a little bit too long. And then he looked at me, and then he just went to the ring. It was a little bit creepy. So it either means that he does indeed want the foot-long title shot, which is how I took it, or there is some weird karma chi mechanoid demon harmonica player love thing going on between the two of them. I don't know. But I'm going to take it as he wants a title shot request. Unless Megazord indicates it's the other one. But given this is CCW, we're going to go with the title shot. So, officially, Megazord is now aiming for Woozle and that foot-long title. I claim to drink more whiskey. Now that means I'm going to spice things up a bit. This is the fun bit of being the commissioner here at CCW. So, like I said, tonight is round 3. Megazord, Undertaker. They are 1-1 in wins against each other, effectively. So tonight, if The Undertaker wins this one-on-one match, he will also become a title contender for the Footlong Championship. The only belt that The Undertaker is interested in. And that means, if Taker does win tonight, the dead man gets himself into a 3-way battle against Megazord and Woozle for the Footlong title. They don't know this until now, but now they do. So this could be very interesting. We are going to go to a finish. There's no more ad breaks. We have authorization from PGN to go as long as this match will take us. Quite frankly, they've got nothing else planned on PGN anyway, so who cares? But this is our main event of the evening. Let's get this kicked off nice and properly. There we go. They are in the ring. We have Mills Lane in the middle to officiate this contest. I didn't want Mr. Optimal because, quite frankly, I trust Mills Lane more with this particular contest. So, no messing about. This is our main event. Let's go. Apparently someone has just shouted in the crowd, the ads are the best bit. Well, that's great, thanks. I'll make sure to do a show full of ads for you next time. So, this time we have Undertaker sporting his mostly black attire. I think symbolising his little bit more of a determined nature rather than the old school purple that we're used to seeing so far in CCW. But I've got a feeling that he has got Megazord's number. I mean, they seem to be playing about the corner, going for the rope walk. Lovely, lovely put on the arm. Early pin. No, not even a 1 count on that one. That's a little bit quick, even for Undertaker to go for the pin, I think, on that one. A lovely block from Megazord there. Being amazingly sprightly for effectively a bunch of mechanoid animals joined into one. And apparently people are still selling their firstborns to get CCW tickets. I really worry about the state of health of the human race if people are selling children to get tickets that are free to this event. That really worries me. Anyway. Some clubbing blows coming in from Megazord with those, quite frankly, massive metallic fists. A punch again, but no. Oh, some lovely reversals going on. A little bit of tit for tat, but Megazord comes out on top of that little bit exchange there. And again, working on the back and the neck of the Undertaker. And again, the double hammer fist working on the back. Is Megazord working up to something here? Is there some form of submission coming in from him later on in this match? But Undertaker now coming in, getting a little bit of a head of steam. That's surely a rope break. Yeah, rope break. Definitely there on that one. The tilt-a-whirl slam into the floor, right into the corner. Megazord just too worn out to take anything out of that one. Quite how he's worn out when he's a goddamn mechanoid, I don't quite know. What the hell is going on there? Referee, surely that is a disqualification. The referee's let it go. It seems that the referee didn't see that. He did stand behind Megazord as he was pulling out that scythe of all things. Quite why he got that out, I don't know, but that's a little bit worrying. And going for the choke. The choke in the air. No, the break on the ropes. Looks like Megazord managed just to get an arm, but Taker thrown to the outside. Megazord following him. A quick count here from Mills Lane. And the squashing of the non-existent air in Megazord's non-existent lungs. With the scoop, takes him back. We get to 12. Taker getting back in. At the count of 13, he's back in. But we have to wonder how much damage did that do to Taker's eye. And I think indeed that Undertaker has been training with Meggy because he looks enormously bulked up. That's a rope break for sure. Yep, there we go. Megazord's arms clearly underneath the bottom rope there. But again, the backwards and forwards exchanges. We're coming up to the 8-minute mark in this match now. The knee to the back of the head. But Taker just gets up. Megazord is looking extremely tired for this match, which is quite surprising because his cardio has been really quite substantial in previous matches so far in CCW. But maybe it's just the brute force of the Undertaker is taking out of him. But again, going with the bear hug. Trying to squeeze that non-existent air out of his non-existent lungs. Not quite sure what Taker hopes to achieve with that one, but I'm sure he's got a game plan somewhere. And looks like we have Sparky just snuck into the crowd in the back there. You've not missed an awful lot, let's be honest about it. This is CCW and C+ is our best standard. And that's Megazord taking Taker down with a lariat there. Taker starting to look very tired now. This offense is really taking its toll on him. I'm actually surprised there's no blood loss from the side attack from Megazord on Taker's face, but clearly not. Lovely scoop there. Both competitors feeling the worst for wear. Head slam into the corner from Taker. Can't make the most of it. Oh, devastating head slam. Modified choke slam, grabbing the forehead from Megazord, taking a leaf out of Undertaker's book. But not quite making the most of it. Went for the choke slam, Taker kicks out. And a lovely twist and slam there from Megazord, putting Taker into the corner. The elbow fights away. Is he going to run in for the shoulder? No, goes in with a lariat straight into the corner. No, reverse the choke slam. Power driver! Tombstone power driver on Megazord in the corner. He's got to put in the middle. You've got to think he's going to have a pin. Pin now. 2. Kicks out of 2. He's just kicked out of a tombstone power driver. Megazord showing his worth as the #1 contender here tonight. Choke slam. Pin. A 2.9. The crowd is going insane here. But Megazord fighting back with all his worth here. He's got to try and get some distance between him and The Undertaker. I think it's the only way out at the moment. Rolls him over, goes to the pin, bit of the ropes, can he get a foot out? 2. No, he can't. Don't forget, this match will decide if Taker wins it, that he will get himself in a 3-way battle for the foot-long title with Megazord and Woozle. A lot on the line for Taker that I've sprung on the two of them tonight ahead of this match. Again, another tombstone power right in the middle of the ring. A pin for the title shot. No, 2.9 again. Tying up Megazord in the corner right now. Looking to make some serious damage. The boots to the midsection. But the intestinal fortitude of Megazord coming through as he's absolutely hammering away and just wanting to get something against the Undertaker, but he's too quick. The two men collide at the ropes. I think Undertaker just bounced off the back of Megazord's head there, which has got to leave a mark. Chokeslam! Taker once more. He's not done. He's going to regret that with a double elbows. Breaking Taker away from Megazord there. As we come up to 16 minutes gone in this confrontation. This is for the chance for Taker to not only win the Series 2-1 between these two men, but also to get himself into that 3-way battle between himself, Megazord, and Woozle, who is the current champion. And some amazing donations coming in from the crowd. We thank you ever so much for supporting CTW. A swirling slam from Megazord, putting Undertaker woozy in the middle of the ring, but he fights out. Running powerbomb. He misses with the kick, can't connect. A third pile driver. That has to be it now. On 2. No. Oh my god, he's kicked out again. How? How is Megazord still standing? That's his third tombstone power driver and he's still going. I mean, this will be an emphatic victory for either competitor right now. If Taker loses, I don't see how he's got a recourse against Megazord anymore unless they meet in a championship match, because there's no way Megazord will take him seriously, surely. He's kicked out of 3 pins following pile drivers. And again a 4th in the middle. That has to be it. He gets to 2. We have a 3. It's all over. That's it. Taker is the winner. Taker guarantees himself a shot at the footlong title in a 3-way dance between himself, Megazord, and Woozle. Oh my god. Okay, things are definitely hotting up here at CCW. What a match to go out on. We have a second contender, for the footlong title in a 3-way dance. That's going to be some amazing thing. I think we are starting to head towards a bit of a special event here at CCW, which will be our very first special event that we've ever run. Considering this is week 3, it would be the first one we've ever run because these are just normal shows. But anyway, whatever. That doesn't matter. It's just information. Indeed, Megazord, I think, has to be really down after that loss to Undertaker. Quite frankly, he has had Undertaker's number. Don't forget, he beat him in the Battle Royale. Undertaker came back last week very strong. I thought he had his number, but it turns out I was right. My prediction was right. Taker has, in fact, got his way and got himself into that 3-way dance for the footlong title. That match is yet to be announced as to when it will happen, so make sure you keep yourself tuned to our Discord channel. If you go to tiny.cc/ccw, let me just put that for those of you at home. Let me just stick that in the chat for you just so you can see where it is. Bear with me a second. So if you go to... type this up, just bear with me a second. There we go. If you go to that address, that will take you to our Discord channel, which will show you everything you need to know about what's going on. It'll keep you in line with everything that's happening between these live shows. But that is it. That is our live show for this week. Hopefully we've taken your mind off all the crap going on in the world right now for the last couple of hours or so. We thank you for joining us. We are CCW. We will hopefully see you again next week. Until then, look after yourselves, take care, and goodbye. Right, has anyone got Undertaker a beer yet? Can we make sure he gets one because he deserves it after that? Yeah, get Megazord a can of oil or whatever he drinks these days. I don't know, I can't keep up with him. He never talks to me. I mean, honestly. Right, anyway. Now you've done that, can you send Splinter and Shredder to my office? Now.